Taiwan. Rescue efforts continue after earthquake. Rescue efforts are taking place in Taiwan after a powerful earthquake struck off its east coast on Wednesday, killing at least 4 people. The 7.4 magnitude quake caused multiple buildings to collapse in Hualien, the city closest to the epicenter. The strongest tremor to hit the island in 25 years was also felt as far as Taiwan's mountainous interior, which was rocked by huge landslides. In the capital Taipei, footage showed buildings shaking violently. The earthquake is close to land and it's shallow. It's felt all over Taiwan and offshore islands. It's the strongest in 25 years, said Wu Qianfu, the director of Taipei's Seismology Center. The National Fire Agency said 3 have died at a trail around Taroko National Park, named after a landmark gorge just outside Hualien. More than 50 people have been injured, with some trapped in buildings and tunnels around the city, the agency added. Taiwanese chip-making giant TSMC said it has evacuated some of its factories in Hsinchu and southern Taiwan for its staff's safety, but it added that its safety systems are operating normally. TSMC is a major producer of semiconductors for tech firms including Apple and Nvidia. Apple supplier Foxconn did not immediately respond to BBC's request for comment. Earlier, the earthquake set off tsunami warnings on the island and its neighboring countries. TVBS. A partially collapsed building in Hualien City. In Taipei, footage on local media outlets show collapsed residential buildings and people being evacuated from their homes and schools. The impact of the earthquake has also smashed vehicles and thrown items inside stores in disarray, according to clips aired by local broadcaster TVBS. Power cuts and internet outages have been reported across the island, according to internet monitoring group NetBlocks. Reuters. The earthquake has unleashed landslides in Taiwan's very mountainous interior. Wednesday's earthquake hit at 7:58 local time, 23:58 Greenwich Mean Time, at a depth of 15.5 kilometers and has set off at least 9 aftershocks at magnitude 4 or larger. The earthquake's epicenter is located about 18 kilometers, 11 miles, south of Hualien, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. Hualien is located on Taiwan's east coast, in a sprawling, mountainous region. Cities in the area are sparsely populated. With major roads and rail lines connecting Hualien to the rest of Taiwan now down, rescue teams will likely have to enter the area by air. In September 1999, a 7.6 magnitude earthquake hit Taiwan, killing 2,400 people and destroying 5,000 buildings. Reuters. Inside an apartment building in New Taipei City. In neighboring Japan, authorities had earlier warned that tsunami waves of up to 3 m were expected to reach large areas of its southwestern coast. The Japan Meteorological Agency later downgraded the warning, but has asked residents to remain vigilant for aftershocks with similar intensity for about a week. The Philippines Seismology Agency also issued a tsunami warning shortly after the quake hit, urging residents to evacuate to higher ground, which it later canceled. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center said in an update about 2 hours after the quake hit that the tsunami threat has now passed. Chinese state media said tremors were felt in parts of China's southeastern Fujian province.